The Starry Night is the latest LEGO idea set, not your typical kind of LEGO build, but then again, not necessarily a lesser experience because of it. Everyone must be somewhat familiar with Van Gogh's work. Now, to replicate that into LEGO form, the build needs to be built in a 3D way, and in that regard this becomes a very unique LEGO set. But before diving into the build, I'll highlight Van Gogh's minifigure first. Its prints are, to my knowledge, all exclusive, featuring his iconic paint strokes on his pants, jacket and beard. He comes equipped with a painter's palette and a brush, well-known LEGO elements by now, but made with different prints from their regular versions to match the color scheme of the painting. There's also an easel featuring a printed element with Starry Night once again, perfect if you'd like to make an art gallery custom build. And there's this weird contraption connected to the main build where both minifigure and easel can be placed, as if Van Gogh was looking at the scenery from which he made the painting. The main build closely matches that of the fan designer who submitted the original idea to the LEGO Ideas platform, but this time around with a frame all around it. As far as frames go, this one being built out of LEGO is spot on. Not a whole lot to see on the back aside from the special element used to hang LEGO art models on the wall, so you could potentially hang these on a wall if you'd like, though down here this little support was included so that you can have these on a shelf, because if it didn't, it would become unbalanced and fall over. There's three main areas of focus: the trees on the foreground made with several layers of black, dark green and brown elements, the village mostly built out of blue shaded elements and featuring some micro-scale buildings, and finally the sky, where most of the color of this set is, lots of elements in rarer LEGO colors we don't see often in LEGO sets, and 9 printed dish elements of different sizes with prints. No stickers were used in this set, which is great to see. This set will only ever really work as intended if you're looking straight into it, as looking at it from the sides will make the painting effect less obvious, though it's great to see and to explore the little details in a 3D fashion. LEGO Ideas has been getting us used to a range of different kinds of products, the perfect place for LEGO to make one-of-a-kind LEGO sets, but this time around it feels that with Starry Night, the limits may have been pushed a little bit too far, though I can totally see how some people could be interested in this one. The building experience can only be described as building strokes of paint, which in itself is a really weird concept to grasp, but that's what it felt like, especially in the sky area. These sections in the village with all of these round 2x2 plates with pieces on top was a bit tedious to build, but overall really interesting as bricks go in all kinds of directions and angles. This is especially true in the sky, where we can see the layers of detail changing directions very often. Again, it was weird to build all of these, but at the same time quite interesting to do and refreshing if you're used to building, let's call them, regular LEGO sets. The back wall of the painting was the most uninteresting to do, and I believe LEGO is expecting you to make mistakes in here, as with the 4 different shades of blue it can be easy to misplace some pieces. So that's why I'm assuming LEGO included a few extra plates in case that happens. As of today I'm not aware of the price of this set, but judging by the piece count it should be around $200 or euros, which will make it an incredible LEGO deal considering the parts it has. Lots of plates in a lot of rarer LEGO colors, which I feel are extremely useful for custom builds, fairly new elements like these slopes here on the baby blue color, and the frame features a lot of these 1x4 rounded bricks in black, and a new corner element that I've only seen before on LEGO Dots sets that helps to close the rounded shapes of the corners of the frame. The actual painting is said to be worth over $100 million, so you could have a Van Gogh at home for just $200. And if you're looking to build something like nothing else you've done before, this could be the set for you. It is a great building experience and holds a lot of value in the part selection. It is just a weird looking thing to have at home for display, in my opinion of course. What do you guys think though? Let me know in the comments and I'll see you on the next one.